tenured player on the Jacksonville Jaguars. We'll go to Mike Duraco for the first question. We won't go to Mike Duraco. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Avery, does it seem like every time you get on the practice field or walk in the locker room, there's a new guy in the defensive line room? I mean, there's been a ton of turnover there in the last week or so.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, just every year, unfortunately, we have good people leave. Some people I really see as like friends and brothers and stuff like that. But we always continue to bring great people in. You know, it's always good to meet new people, new young guys, new vets from around the league to just kind of pass on the knowledge of the game.
Tad joking with you just now about being the longest tenured guy. I mean, what does that mean to you? Or do you look at it as a good thing or no?
I see it as, I came in the league with dreams and goals, and I feel like I've been accomplished a lot of those and just been trying to be a true professional to keep continuing my job. And, a lot of young guys come in, and I like to talk to the undrafted free agents to let them know, like, there's a place for you in this league if you just keep working. And, I mean, I'm just excited just to keep this thing going on and keep having that title about myself.
Thank you.
Thanks, D-Rock. Let's go to Cassidy and then Mark.
Hey, Abry. Speaking of talking to the undrafted guys, if you can think back to when you came in and you were an undrafted guy trying to make the roster, what did it take? And additionally, what do you think it would take this year without preseason games and knowing you have a smaller amount of film to give?
I mean, practice is everything. They film everything from individual to team reps. So I feel like as an undrafted guy, you just got to take advantage of all that. You got to be a real classroom guy, take the proper notes, be able to answer the questions coaches ask you. Because, even without preseason games, we're going to have practices and the depth chart is going to shuffle around. And when you get your chance, you have to take advantage of that. I mean, you can move up on a depth chart just because you know how to run a certain play over somebody. So that's one of the things. And then another key part is for these young guys to make the team and stuff like that, it's going to be on the shoulders of us older guys. I mean, we have to acknowledge that this is a team game, that we need everyone on this team, and we can't just be trying to shun out the young guys for trying to keep a job. We need to teach them and bring them along as fast as they can because we have some great talented rookies that we need to play.
One of those rookies, Devon Hamilton, what have you seen from him this week so far? He seems to be very light on his feet for his size.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm loving what Devon's bringing out there with his work ethic. Very strong. I think that's one of the key pieces he's going to need to play this nose guard position. And another thing I really like about him is his hand placement. I mean, every time we do drills, I let him know about where his hands need to be. And he's very teachable. I mean, he listens to reps, he listens to me, he listens to any vet that's trying to give him advice. And I think he has a good head on his shoulders, and he knows what he can come in here and do.
Thanks so much.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Cassidy. We'll go to Mark and then Jamal.
Hi, Abry. I'm just curious, as the tenured guy here, how much of this do you put on your vocal leadership in terms of telling guys, hey, here's what we need to do to have a season?
I got to put a little bit more on myself. I mean, even though I've been the longest tenured guy, I've been kind of lucky in the vocal leadership department. When I was here, we had Roy, then Malik took over for a little bit, then we had Calais, and, everyone knows how of a great leader he is. But ever since Calais left, I had some guys, hit me up and stuff like that and just let me know whatever I need them to do to get done. They're behind me fully. So I'm just trying to go around and just make sure I'm harping on guys to work on their technique, work on the little things that's going to make us a better D-line than last year.
Well, I was meaning more like from the coronavirus standpoint, like staying, doing the right things away from the building so that, obviously everybody can stay healthy.
Oh, well, I mean, I just, plain and simple. I mean, first of all, it's hot in Jacksonville. You shouldn't be outside regardless. Two, I feel like, you made the decision to come play football, so don't ruin it for yourself. Don't ruin it for your team. And then just letting guys know that this is really affecting people's families. I mean, when we come in this building, we're all brothers and stuff like that. But if you're not doing your thing outside the building and you bring something into us, we're going to be pissed. There's going to be separation in the room, and it's going to divide the team, and that's something we can't have.
And then lastly, have you talked to Jan lately?
I talked to Jan like a couple weeks before coming in, just checking up on him and seeing how he's doing. He's been doing some great thing back in PG County where he's from, handing out Chromebooks to students and things like that.
But you don't know, you haven't talked to him about his agent or that, when he might come back, walk through the door.
No, I mean, I know Jan. When he's ready to come to work, he's going to go to work and he's going to be ready.
Thank you.
Thanks for the 4 questions, Mark. Let's go to Jamal.
What's going on, Abry? You got a lot of new faces in that D-line group this year. How do you guys have a better year stopping the run than you had last year?
Attention to detail. I mean, we saw a lot of things where we was probably in position to make a play, but little things like hand placement, keeping our shoulders square kept us from doing that, and then really just having to put it on our shoulders. I mean, I'm telling the guys that we lost people off this D-line. The outside noise is expecting us to drop off, and we just have to use that to motivate ourselves. I mean, we watch film every day, and everyone feels like they have a chip on their shoulder because they know they're a better player than that.
Do you think these young guys are ready to step up into these bigger roles they have this year?
Oh, most definitely. I mean, we all come to NFL to play ball. I mean, whether you're ready for it or not, when you get your opportunity, you got to play. And if you're not, it's not going to turn out good for you.
Thanks, Abry.
No problem.
Thanks, Jamal. Let's go to JP Shadrick and then John Reed.
Hi, Abry. Appreciate it. I had a question. You were one of the lead faces on the social justice things around the Jags with the march and then the one downtown as well. I know it's training camp time now, getting ready for the season. How do you guys balance that moving forward? And what are kind of some of the next steps for you and for the team?
We had a couple meetings with MP and just talked about like the things that we want to face. And I think MP's done a great job of showing that we have a lot of people that want to tackle this issue, but we have people that want to attack certain issues within the whole. So we're just going to break it down to like committee things, have some people go here, some people go there, and then we just each take a part and we do what we can.
It's tough to. Is it tough to balance that though with football, or are you mainly football focused now and then worry about that when the time's right?
I don't think so, because I mean the things that you was passionate about before, you're gonna be more passionate when it's time to go back. I mean, when it's time to play football, you play football. MP is doing a great job at helping us, and that front is that when it's time to go from football to facing those things, he's gonna have like a set schedule, talking points for us to attack, and just really writing down the ideas we got. So I mean, I feel like when you play football, when you come in the morning, you got to make sure when you come in, you leave home at home, and it's time to go to work. And then once work is over, we can face these issues.
Thanks, JP. Let's go to John Reed and then finish with Gene.
How you doing, Avery? Just want to ask you, does it feel more like training camp right now? You go to pads next week and, all the different things that you guys had to do with the testing coming in and everything. Does it feel more like the normal? Does it feel normal a little bit more now or what?
It's starting to get to normal. I mean, we would like to have preseason games. I think today would have been probably preseason week 1. We miss out on that, but I mean, I know a lot of vets probably kind of happy. You get knees not so much worn out or tired and things like that, but starting to feel more like it with all the walkthroughs. We're starting to go against each other in walkthroughs, the longer hours. It's starting to feel more like a camp, getting more into individual and football type drills.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, John. Sorry, Abry, I lied. We're going to do 2 more. We're going to go to Gene here, and then we're going to finish with Brent Martineau.
Hey, Abry. First of all, did you have any considerations for opting out of this season at all?
No. I mean, I'm good friends with Calais, and he was our NFLPA rep. So when he was up there having a discussion with the owners and talking about things like that, I was in constant communication with him. So he was letting me know that what they was working for and things like that. And I feel like, I mean, as bad as it is going in the country, I feel like I want to get back to normal too. And I feel like sitting at home, worrying about things going and things like that, I wouldn't have felt. I mean, I probably would have been bored out of my mind. Then I didn't want to be able, and I didn't want to regret to see see the country make a big turnaround and we get this thing under wraps and the football season is played without me.
And as a follow-up, from what you've seen of the new guys in the D-line room, how do you think that they are, not just Devon, but other guys are adapting and sort of just picking up everything?
I feel like everyone's picking up well. Reps is doing a good job of trying to cross-train a lot of guys to play different positions. Every morning when we're going, we're increasing our football knowledge, trying to quiz guys on what they got to do in different positions and in their positions, formation recognition to recognize what plays we're going to be getting next year, and just really harping on film to recognize what we was weak at last year. So I feel like everyone's really focused. Guys are asking questions where they don't know anything. So I think if we keep the ball rolling like this, we'll be good to go.
Thanks, Abry.
Thank you, Gene. And let's finish up with Brent.
Hey, Abry, out here on the practice field, you've been around this for a long time now. This time of year, you guys do a bunch of drills, kind of a little off topic, but do you have a favorite drill? Like when you see the rundown of what you guys are going to do in a day, is there something like, all right, I like that one today, or do you hate them all?
My favorite drill is when we do third down pass rush stuff, because I'm not on the field on third down, so I just get to watch Josh and all the other guys put in work. So I love to be their biggest cheerleader. So any days we got pass rush and third down, I'm good to go.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it, Abry. You're a heck of a cheerleader. We appreciate it. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Thank you.